Hello and welcome to Squabble, a noisy quarrel about something petty or trivial. I'm Carter.
And I'm Jacob.
And I'm starting the timer right now. We have approximately 35 minutes-ish to get through these underrated Disney movies.
What? Yes. The most underrated Disney movies. That's what we're ranking today. Because, Disney's made a lot of movies. And usually they're blockbusters. Everybody knows them. But some go under the radar a little bit. And then some deserve going under the radar because they suck. But some
are... That's an overrated Disney
exactly.
movie.
Well, no, that's just it's not. It's just perfectly rated badly.
Oh, right.
Like the undiscovered ones that are bad.
Oh, because they're,
Yeah, exactly. But these are the ones that are good that are undiscovered. Like little hidden gems, in Disney history. So we're going to be ranking those, talking about those.
Yeah.
Do we have any announcements?
No announcements. Announcement list.
No?
Announcement.
This is just a completely normal episode, only about the topic.
Yep. And this is going to be a classic episode here. And do you want to start or do you want me to start?
I'll start if you're not against it.
Go. And by the way, okay, so we both picked 5, and so our number 1 is what we think is the most underrated.
Yes.
And then the other ones are underrated. Stop looking at my list.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So yeah, you get it.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm starting, right?
Yeah, sure.
My last one is now. Let me preface this one. If you had asked me a year ago to rank the underrated Disney movies, this definitely would have been on the list. It would have been a lot higher. Right now, it's my number 5. We're doing 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's gained some traction now. But that is The Emperor's New Groove. Like I said, people, now that social media is kind of a thing now, people are starting to appreciate it more.
Social media definitely was not a thing in the 2000s.
Yeah, when it came out in the 2000s, it was not really a big thing. So it's kind of just like popularity has burst up, which is why it's not higher, because it's not really as underrated now. It's rated pretty well. But I put it on my list because I really
were supposed to read the synopsis first before they knew what it was, but oh well.
Arrogant young... Should I do it anyways?
Sure.
Arrogant young Emperor Cusco is transformed... Should I read it in my Kronk voice?
Yes.
The Cusco, the points of Cusco. Okay, I get it. Arrogant young Emperor Cusco is transformed into a llama by his power-hungry advisor, the devious diva, Yzma. Stranded in the jungle, Cusco's only chance to get back home and reclaim the high life rests with a good-hearted peasant named Pacha. It's Pacha, right? Or Paca?
I think it's Paca.
I think it is, too. Together, they must return Cusco to the throne before Yzma tracks him down and finishes him off.
Thank you, Kronk.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That was good.
That's really the only reason I put this on here, so I could talk about my Kronk impression.
I would. That's first of all, a great movie, but yeah. I don't think it's under.
Yeah, that's why I said like a year ago I would totally put it on the list, like number 1, because it wasn't. But it's gained popularity, so that's why it's at the bottom of my list. So yeah, that's about that. That's about it for that one. Everybody knows this movie's great, So
yeah, yeah, I would. Okay, I guess that's fine. So because my number 5 is a little bit different. My number 5 is just flat out underrated, 100%. There's no.
Are you gonna read the description for this one?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Okay. Let me drag this off. Flippity heck. Okay. This is the story of Aladar, a dinosaur raised by a family of lemurs. Their world is turned upside down. However, the wording doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Sorry. Their world is turned upside down, however, when meteors strike, turning their green world into a desert wasteland. Teaming up with a herd of herbivores, the trek is on to find the nesting ground where water and vegetation is bountiful. But with carnivores behind them and nothing but desert around for miles, it doesn't look promising.
Wow.
So... the movie's just called Dinosaur.
Very creative.
If you didn't catch from the synopsis.
If you don't know what it's about dinosaurs, just in case you were confused.
It's about dinosaurs, but this one specific dinosaur who is
named, what is his name? Aladar?
Aladar, and he is raised by
lemurs. It's so stupid.
I watched this a lot as a child, and I didn't realize how creepy
the lemurs are.
First of all of it. Yeah, it's like this... It's like 3D animation.
It's like they tried to make it hyper realistic.
Yes, it's like hyper realistic 3D animation. It's kind of scary. Like this is Aladar as a baby. Go search this movie up on Google.
Just
Images
just go to images and see.
The main character on the cover
Almost looks real.
He looks so
It's good.
human. Look at his mouth. He's got human teeth. Look at it.
You're right.
It's like this dinosaur with those long necks. I can't remember what they're called. What are they called? I can't remember.
Stegosaurus, I don't know.
Anyway, he's got freaking teeth, and his eyes are so human. Anyway,
Yeah, it's a little rough.
It's so scary. But however, I've said pretty much only bad things about it right now. But I watched as a kid a lot, and it's a good movie. Okay,
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's at least underrated. Okay. It
Okay.
did somehow get a 64% on Rotten Tomatoes, apparently.
Wow, I wonder what mine
And
got.
86% of people like this movie.
Okay, yeah, Emperor's New Groove got 85% on Rotten
However,
Tomatoes.
it doesn't get enough credit. Like, they're making remakes of The Lion King over here. Like, come on, make a remake of Dinosaur.
Don't,
Dinosaur
please.
is one of those movies
They tried
that
with
actually
Good Dinosaur and it was
deserves-
bad.
No. That's not even close to what this is. Dinosaur, it deserves a remake because, like, they were ahead of their time back in the day.
That's
Like,
fair.
they had they wanted to do the animation, the hyper-realistic animation, but it wasn't. It failed. It just failed,
It
and they
did
gave
fail.
him human teeth.
Yeah, and eyes.
and weird eyes.
It's bad.
Yeah. So this is a movie that deserves a remake, not The Lion King. Okay. So
Yeah,
that's what I
these
think.
dinosaurs at least probably have some
And
emotion.
also, mine also came out in 2000,
Oh.
but we see that yours, Emperor's New Groove, it actually gained traction.
Well,
and
it was
actually
it
kind
was
of
the
popular.
redemption because it came out after Dinosaur. Dinosaur was at the beginning of 2000. Emperor's New Groove was at the end.
Oh, okay, sure.
You want my next one?
Yeah.
My next one is Meet the Robinsons. Oh, wait, I didn't read the description.
Jacob, again.
Boy genius Lewis gives up hope of retrieving his latest invention, which was stolen by Bowler Hat Guy. Then a young time traveler named Wilbur Robinson arrives on the scene to whisk Lewis away in his time machine. The boy spends a day in the future with Wilbur's eccentric family and uncovers an amazing secret at the same time.
Quality movie.
This is such a quality movie.
So good. I watched this the other day, actually.
I was with you.
Yes.
And then I watched it again the other day.
No, wait. Bro, I watched it before I watched it with you, and then you're saying that after you watched it with me, you went and watched it again?
Yes.
Well, so we watched it in total 3 times?
Yes.
Separately, individually?
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
It's fantastic. It's got such great themes, and it's a very intricate plot with lots of actual real twists and turns
seriously,
for a children's movie.
Especially for a
Like,
children's movie.
I had seen the movie
Spoilers?
before.
Just spoilers.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say
Spoilers
the
throughout this entire, they're older movies, so just...
This movie came out in 2007.
yeah, okay. And it didn't...
The animation, great. It's a pretty movie. It's got great action scenes. It's hilarious. Remember the little like anime meatball fight thing they have?
Yep.
That's hilarious, and
And
it's
all
just
the
got
characters
great
are
story. It's
hilarious.
heartwarming.
It is.
It's got a very complex villain. That's something you miss out a
It
lot
does have
on,
a complex
on
villain.
children's movies.
Such
Because
a
they're
good
usually
villain.
just like, oh, they're evil, but this guy's he's got growth. He has a little bit of
You
redemption
feel
at the end.
sorry for him. Yep. It's all good stuff.
Yeah, it's great.
It is. Okay.
Not much I can say about that one. It's a very quality movie. The main character, you understand him, you relate to him, and the twist at the end with the time travel stuff, it's amazing.
Okay, so far, every movie we've listed are movies that you need to raise your kids on. I'm just going to say this, okay? Kids nowadays are being raised on terrible movies and shows. Like the TV
Preach.
shows on Disney Channel now, garbage. Absolute garbage,
Yeah.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
Put your kid in front of Zach and Cody, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I can't even speak. Put your kids in front of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody or Sweet Life on Deck. Don't be making them watch these like dumb. What's like new like? Okay, That's So Raven, quality show. The new show that with Raven, like Raven's Home, I think is what it's called. Garbage show.
Garbage,
Don't
yeah.
let your kid watch that. Watch the original. Every
Yeah.
kid nowadays is gonna grow up thinking The Lion King is live action. You
They're
kidding
like,
me?
why do they
Absolutely not.
have no emotions, mommy? Why don't they
Why
express
is,
anything
why
with
is
their
Pumbaa
face?
so creepy?
True.
Because he's a
And why can't he
warthog.
sing?
Now, make your kid watch Dinosaur.
No, don't. That's the one on this list. Do not make them watch.
Okay, my number 4, Flubber.
This is a
Oh, frick,
Fan.
I didn't do it. Dang
Oh.
it. Cut that out. Professor Philip Brainard is experimenting with new kinds of energy. He
Yeah, it
thinks
is.
this project will save struggling Medfield College, where his girlfriend, Sarah, is president. But when he discovers a lively, rubber-like substance dubbed Flubber. He gets so excited, he absent-mindedly misses his own wedding. Sarah dumps him, so he tries to use his discovery to win her back. Unfortunately, the mischievous Flubber seems to have a mind of its own.
Whoa, dang! Why did people hate this movie? I just saw the Rotten Tomatoes score.
Oh my goodness, the Rotten Tomatoes is only 24%.
It was fantastic.
Okay, this movie came out 1997. We're getting even older. Okay,
And it's Robin Williams,
it's Robin Williams.
so it's good.
It's so good. Everything about this movie is good. Look at the cover. Okay,
Hilarious.
first of all, every movie with Robin Williams is an automatic thumbs up from me. Second of all, this good plot. It's actually funny. Okay, I haven't seen it. I need to.
I remember
wish
the last time we
owned this
watched
movie.
it.
Flubber. Okay, it's like, man, quality movie, so good.
It is.
Wow, its budget was $80 million.
And it probably didn't win it back if it only got a 24% on Rotten Tomatoes.
This is so
All the reviews are
underrated.
good.
People, so when I grew up, I always thought like everyone knew about this movie. But then every single time we're talking about Robin Williams, I'm like, people are like, oh, what's your favorite Robin Williams movie? And I'm like, oh, Flubber's definitely up there. And they're like, what? They have no idea what Flubber is. Kids these days.
He does have a good
Gosh.
name too, Flubber.
Yeah, he's like a scientist, and
Look at Flubber; it's so cute.
This
Oh,
this
there's
like,
a toy of him.
Yeah, this like rubber creature.
Someone made a Venom into Flubber.
It's like this like Flubber.
What does he
creature.
do?
He's
I don't
like
even
a
know.
character. He's just like
He's like mischievous. He likes to like. Do
he like
bad things.
destroys stuff, blows up. Like look, this is him catching him.
Yeah, I remember that scene.
Softball glove. Like, man, it's so good. Such a good movie. A little cheesy, admittedly.
Isn't that like a remake too? The one with Robin Williams. Wasn't there like a really, really old one, like an original or something, like an animated one or something? I think there was a second one.
I don't think so, but maybe. This came in. I saw this on VHS one time, and I almost bought it, but I didn't, and I was stupid. I should have bought it. This is a quality movie. I did buy The Incredibles on VHS though, and I bought another Robin Williams film on VHS, Good Morning Vietnam, which is just a perfectly rated movie. If not, that could be underrated because it's so good, but I don't think it's Disney, so.
Yeah, probably not. I don't think actually.
Okay, what do you got next?
Number 3. Oh, this one. Okay, I'm gonna read the description.
Yes.
Did you see what it was? I'm sure you did.
I did.
Featuring stop-motion animation and live action, this inventive adaptation of Roald Dahl's beloved children's tale follows the adventures of James, an orphaned young British boy forced to live with his cruel aunts. James finds a way out of his bleak existence when he discovers an enormous enchanted peach. After rolling into the sea inside the buoyant fruit, James, accompanied by a crew of friendly talking insects, sets sail for New York City.
What a strange
Yes.
description.
It's the weirdest movie, but it's fantastic. It's I like stop motion. I like
You haven't said what the movie is yet.
James and the Giant Peach. I apologize. It's 1996, also older. It is really good. It got a
With James and the Giant Peach came before
91%.
Flubber?
It got a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Dang, I'm really surprised that's actually before Flubber.
So maybe it's not underrated, but I never hear anybody talking about it. Basically, it's Tim Burton, so it's kind of weird. Or he was a producer; he wasn't the director. Which I like Tim Burton stuff. Call me basic, I don't care. It's got great songs. It's a musical, kind of. It's just so fun. The story is weird. It's inventive. It's new. It's refreshing. The characters are great. There's like all sorts of bugs. The spider is the spider edgy girl, the edgy spider girl. The grouchy. I don't know what he is, a cockroach? I don't know. There's like a grouchy roach guy, and then the grasshopper is the main guy. And they just sing, and they're in this giant boat, and they have to fight skeleton pirates at one
music
point.
is good. I'll give you that.
Yes, they have to fight skeleton pirates.
Really strange.
Um,
I just found out that Flubber is actually based on a short story. That makes me love it even more because I love short stories. Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, yeah. James and Giant Peach, not much to it. It's also got a great story. They, they could make it to New York City. I don't remember why they want to go there, but I remember when they get there, they land on like the Empire State Building or something. And
Well, I think he's trying to get away from his aunts.
by going all the way to New York, I think his parents, when they like died or whatever, they said they were like going to New York, and so he's trying to get there. Anyways, they get there and the cops are like, "Bruh, what are you doing?"
The cops are in it.
Yeah, because
It's
it's like live action and animated at the same time.
Which I respect.
Me too.
I respect that a lot. Okay.
It's so cool when he's crawling through into the peach through the hole, and he becomes animated as he goes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
a
forgot
great,
about that.
it's a great shot.
Yep. Okay. My next one.
Yes.
This one relates to me on a personal level. So
All of yours are personal.
you're right.
Which is
Maggie Payton wants to become a NASCAR driver, but her overprotective father, Ray Payton Sr., won't hear of it.
Oh, I didn't realize that Michael Keaton was in it.
A former racer himself, Ray wants Maggie to take a lucrative TV sportscasting job and leave the driving to her crash-prone brother. When Ray Sr. takes Maggie to a junkyard to pick out a car, she has no idea that the little Volkswagen Beetle, named Herbie, she takes home will change her life. If you've heard of this movie, I'm sure you've already guessed it. Herbie, Fully Loaded. Now, this is a Disney movie back in the day, and I didn't realize that this was a remake of 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 a remake.
Yeah.
No joke. I'm not. That's not.
I
I'm
think
not
some of
kidding
them
at
are
all.
sequels.
This movie came out in 2005, starring Lindsay Lohan. Okay.
It got a 41%
Basically,
on
it's
Rotten
about
Tomatoes.
it's about a car that is alive, and it has. Sentient.
What is it with you in movies about odd sentient things that are mischievous? Flubber and Herbie.
Flubber and Herbie. Herbie and Flubber need to team up.
They're kind of like the same movie, honestly, but one's with a car and one's with a...
Flurby.
Yikes.
Anyway, so basically the first movie was The Love Bug in 1968, and then a sequel to that, which was Herbie Rides Again, 1974. Then
Oh, they're all Disney, though. Or the first one is.
yeah, they are all Disney, I guess. And then it's a remake, I'm pretty sure, which is Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo. And then the sequel to that one, I'm pretty sure, is Herbie Goes Bananas.
No, dude, that was like
and then
13 years later.
remake.
That probably wasn't a sequel. That was 3 years later. That's not bad.
No, and then this is another, and then a remake. So there's basically 4 remakes, even though there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movies. So then another remake is The Love Bug, which is again what the original one was titled in 1997, and then finally another remake, 2005, Herbie Fully Loaded.
Wow, that's a lot of Herbies.
This is better than Transformers. Yes.
X.
What?
X. To doubt.
No. This is.
I don't even like the Transformers, but I know that Transformers is better than this.
And who doesn't love Lindsay Lohan?
That's true.
And it got a 41% on Rotten Tomatoes. 94% of users like this movie. This is a great movie, quality movie. This was ahead of its time, okay? Because Lindsay Lohan wanted to be the driver, but the dad was like, "No way, your brother, he should be the driver. You should just sit and do whatever." Probably he was probably not a feminist. And then Lindsay Lohan is like, "No."
Girl power.
Yeah, and becomes a racer, but she has a sucky car. So, but it's okay because the car's sentient, so she can't say she has to drive it because it's
and
her
it's
friend.
Good. It becomes good, right?
It does. I'm pretty sure she
wins the race.
Yeah, even though she's in a Volkswagen Bug, and it's like really old car, and it's a strange movie. But I think I missed my calling to be a race car driver, and so this movie really hits home for me.
Wow.
Yeah, I will be a race car driver one day. I will. It might just be for a second, but
what
I will
steps are you taking to get to that goal?
I'm dreaming of it.
Nice.
The budget for this one was $50 million, bro, and it made $144 million in the box office. So it's a success.
Yeah, I'd consider that.
Yeah. So this is very underrated. Nobody talks about this one anymore.
That's true. Now,
And there's so much lore.
That's true. Now, my next one, I think, is almost my number one.
Don't say the name.
This is my number 2. It's almost my number 1, right? Yeah, this is our number 2. This one is fantastic. This is actually, like, I underrate it myself. I will, like, not really think about it, and then when I do, I'm like, oh, that's good. So I'll read the description. An amiable rooster called Alan Adale. I don't remember if that's his name or if I just said it right. But
I don't think it ever actually says his name.
Yeah, so I don't know why it says it in the description. Anyways, tells stories and sings songs of the heroic Robin Hood and his trusty sidekick, Little John. in this animated, animal-themed adaptation of the legendary story, when evil Prince John deputizes the Sheriff of Nottingham to collect unreasonable taxes from the animals of Sherwood Forest, Robin, Little John, and the other merry men wage a light-hearted battle against their evil foes.
Poor old Robin Hood.
And there's his impression of the sheriff.
This is a good movie.
This is such a good movie. And, like, there's the few songs in are good, like Little John and Robin Hood walking through the forest.
Yeah. And I enjoyed this movie because in the very beginning, the rooster starts, he like whistles in the song.
Yeah, that song.
As I was inspired by that rooster to learn how to whistle, and I whistled
really well. Yeah,
I whistle really well now.
He does. This is under not comedy. It's under drama/romance. It is very romantic.
It is a
Robin Hood is such a good character. He's the kind of like the cool like.
However, Herbie Fully Loaded is categorized as sport, so
fantasy/sport. No, but it's so good, and it's got good lessons and good morals about Robin Hood. He's like, he lives the life of crime, and he's like, oh, I don't need nobody, and then he learns about the values of family and friends, and I love the scene where he dresses up as the bird.
That is such an iconic
for the archery
scene.
contest.
Yes.
Or when they dress up as the psychic to steal from Little John, and he kisses the rings, and he like has them all in his teeth.
Yep.
That's iconic.
I think.
And it only got a 54% on Rotten Tomatoes. Can you believe it?
Yeah, that is sad actually. Because I think
remake this one. Actually, don't ruin it. But
you're Little John.
Okay. I don't. Why do you get to be Robin Hood?
Because I know how to do archery.
I do too. I took the same class as you.
Do you have the certificate? Mm-hmm. Did you ever pass?
Yes.
Drats. Okay, why am more of a fox? Actually, Little John is a bear, right?
He is a bear.
Then I'll be Little John.
Actually, I kind of like Little John.
No,
let's be real. We're king, or Prince John and the snake. Yeah.
Which one's the snake?
Saya.
Shut up.
Is that how Prince
sure
John
that's what he sounds like. It's been a
And it's got good music, like when they're singing the song about old Prince John, how they hate him, like after they think they beat him. Yeah. It's fantastic. The whole movie.
So good. Okay, my next one.
This is number one.
No, this is number two. My number two.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Like other celebrated rock and roll groups, the members of the legendary group, the Country Bears, were torn apart by the perils of their own success, ego, jealousy, and a little too much honey. That's really weird.
Yikes.
The story of our eager young fan, Barry Barrington. God, that's so creative. So creative. The story of our eager young fan, Barry Barrington.
That's like naming your child Humany Humanton.
Hey, Humany Humanton. Barry Barrington can convince the bitter ex-members of the rock band to put aside their differences and perform a benefit concert to save Country Bear Hall, the legendary venue where the band got its start. Okay, let me just our last movie here, Herbie, it made $144 million in the box office. Okay, and the budget for Flubber, $80 million, and that one was in 1997. Herbie's was 2005. Country Bears, 2002, only made $35 million.
No, that was the budget.
Oh yeah,
but it only made
it only made $18 million.
So they lost a few $1 million in this movie.
This movie lost so much money
because it's so bad. Look it up, and you will be scarred. I'm not kidding. You'll be scared.
No, you won't. So first of all, So the band is a bunch of bears, and I'm pretty sure they're animatronic. I'm pretty sure the movie.
Yeah, I can't tell if they're costumes or what.
Yeah, it's really strange. They're so strangely
robotic.
Real. But there's also humans.
No. That's so scary.
The only sentient bears in the world.
Christopher Walken's in it?
Yes, Christopher Walken.
Know that.
He's walking in with the Country Bears. Basically, it's a bunch of bears. You probably got it from the description. They start a rock band.
Oh,
this country rock band, though. It's like country rock.
A foot-stomping, crowd-pleasing, heartwarming romp.
Yeah.
That's what someone described it as.
Yeah, they start this country rock band, and then they break up, and then this little kid, bear, wants them to get back together. That's the whole story.
And then he dooms them straight to hell. That's just... you'll be there, too, if you watch this movie.
The only sentient animals are these, there's like 7 bear characters in the movie. Everybody else is just human, and they're just living in this human world, accepting that they're all bears.
Yeah, like not even caring.
Right.
I don't think. I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And Christopher Walken is in it, so obviously it's good.
It's good. And Haley, what's his name? Haley Joel Osment voices the main guy.
I don't know who that is, but
You'd know him if you saw him. Let me look him up.
probably would. Like, there's some good songs in this.
I think that's his name.
There's some good songs.
See this
it
guy.
only got a 30. Oh yeah, definitely. It only got a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes, but 88% of users liked this movie. I think the reason that didn't make the money that it was expecting to make, I'm gonna blame it on bad marketing, even though it was probably the animatronic / weird scary bear creatures.
Yes. Your girlfriend's calling you. Decline.
Should I answer?
No.
No.
Decline.
Okay, we're declining.
You could text her and be like, sorry if you want.
Sorry, Lord.
You don't have to just, wow, no, he just straight up declined. He didn't even
Yes,
shoot
I
her a
did.
courtesy text.
You don't interrupt me when I'm talking about country bears.
That's
Okay?
fair. Understandable.
Anyway, that's that. So, what's your number? Wait,
My number one.
Oh, this is your number one.
Yes, my number one is the most obscure pick on this list of either of us. I'll read the description, and you'll know it pretty soon.
Okay.
Predating his adventures as an adult vine swinger, this animated... You think you know where it's going, but you're wrong. This animated feature has awkward teenager Tarzan searching for an identity when he realizes that he's out of place among the apes that have raised him. He ventures out into the jungle and imitates a series of other animals to see if they might be better role models. This approach does not succeed. It's only when he meets a reclusive ape that his journey towards self-discovery nears its destination. Now, I know what you're thinking. You were like, well, that was Tarzan, but that's not how Tarzan goes. This is Tarzan 2, the prequel. And it's miles better than Tarzan 1. Let me tell you. This is the movie I was raised on, not Tarzan. I watched Tarzan quite a bit as a child, but Tarzan 2 was what I would watch all the time. We had it on DVD. It got a 33% on Rotten Tomatoes. So
I'm going to go ahead and say I already agree with it. I think everything you're about to say. This movie gets hated on so much.
Yeah.
Everybody says this movie sucks. I've never met another person that's like, I like Tarzan 2. Yeah, no, they don't exist. Tarzan 2 is good though.
yeah, Tarzan 2. It's a little short. I wouldn't. I think it was straight to DVD.
Most movies are bad, but
I think it was because it's only an hour and 15 minutes, so it's not super long. This is one of the critics' reviews. Like Disney's other Tarzan films, this one is full of topographical enjoyment and roller coaster-like rides throughout the forest that provide a real rush. It's fantastic. It's got one of the best musical scenes. It's not a musical, but it's got like songs, like the first one does. And Who Am I is like the song. Because you know the one from the original one is like, I want to know. Will you show? The Who Am I one is even better. I don't know the words, so I'm not going to try to sing it because I know I'd butcher it. But look it up. It's fantastic. That whole scene where he's trying to mimic the other animals. And it's so heartwarming, something everybody can relate to.
And child Tarzan, first of all, he's pretty cute. And second of all,
He's a
he's
cute
been
little
wearing the
kid,
same loincloth since he was like 7 years old.
Yeah, which says something a lot about adult Tarzan, if you know what I'm saying. And it stars the elephant from Tarzan 1 as a little baby, and that's adorable. And what's her name?
Which also doesn't make any sense. Okay, I will say there's plot holes. There are
Okay,
a lot of plot
that's
holes
fair.
in it because he doesn't even meet the baby elephant or the other elephant until, and in the original Tarzan, he meets him.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
And
then
so
it's just
in
different
this,
elephant.
I'm pretty
I can't
sure.
remember.
So in this Tarzan, yeah, because he's like, what are elephants? He's like, oh. So like, there's little plot holes, but other than that, it's quality.
Anyways, and then it gives us the iconic Zugo.
Yeah, and the old man monkey that's in this.
He's fantastic. He's
Great
hilarious.
character.
He's grumpy. He's the classic. It's such a classic story, but used in such a great way.
Yep.
And it's got, what's her name? This monkey. Her. What was her name? Kala? It's Kala, right?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
We'll look it up because I want to make sure that's her name. But she's hilarious, and she is. Oh, yikes! That's not right.
You gotta look up.
Oh, yeah. No, that's the mom. What's her
Turk.
name? Turk. Yeah, Turk.
Thank you. It's right on the edge. It's like right there on the tip of my tongue, and I just couldn't get it out.
Yeah, Turk from Tarzan.
Turk from
Yeah,
Tarzan.
she's the best.
Is it
And,
a she? It has always been up in the air whether it was a she or a he, or
We're about to look
maybe
it up.
Tarzan was ahead of its time as well, and
Turk Tarzan, male or female?
is basically
A very masculine female is what it says. Oh, yeah, it's voiced by Rosie O'Donnell. Okay.
that girls and boys can voice other characters. Like Timmy Turner and Fairly Odd Parents is voiced by a girl, but he's obviously a guy.
True.
Pretty sure.
Anyways, it's a great movie. It's better than the original, I would say. definitely more underrated because they're equal at least. And
Oh,
nobody
I would
talks
say
about
Tarzan
2.
is. I would say Tarzan is almost overrated, and I would say Tarzan 2 is underrated.
Exactly.
I think they both need to change in their scale a little bit.
Yes, because I think they're at least even, and I think Tarzan 2, nobody talks about it. People forget about it, and it's especially rare because it's a Disney sequel, a sequel of a Disney classic,
Which
and those
almost
are
always
never,
suck.
Exactly, and this one was a big hit.
Yeah.
Well, not really. Nobody liked it, but I liked it.
Does it say how much it made? I don't think it does it? Because it was like straight to
No.
DVD or something. Okay, here's my number 1. This one is quality. The legendary Loot of 1,000 Worlds inspires an intergalactic treasure hunt when 15-year-old Jim Hawkins stumbles upon a map to the greatest pirate trove in the universe in Walt Disney Pictures' thrilling animated space adventure, Treasure Planet. Based on one of the greatest adventure stories ever told, Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island. This film follows Jim's fantastic journey across a parallel universe as a cabin boy aboard a glittering space galleon.
Yeah, this movie's
Okay, that sounded
Great.
so cool.
It does.
That sounded so cool. And you're moving the
I
table.
know. I'm sorry.
okay?
I'm trying to readjust.
First of all, so freaking underrated. And I don't know if you got it. I did say the name in it, so you better have gotten it. It's Treasure Planet. Okay, Treasure Planet, based on the old Disney movie Treasure Island. This
Is it
one,
a Disney movie?
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me
I'll do
look
it.
that up. This one came out 2002. Only got a 69% on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, however, 97% of users like this movie. This is a good movie. Sci-fi slash action.
Yeah, it was Disney.
Yeah, Treasure Island was Disney. This one, okay, its budget 140 million. You want to guess the box office? It's a disappointing number.
Not enough.
Not enough. Only 109 million.
How much money did they lose then?
They lost
Oh.
a little less than 40 million.
Yeah, yikes.
It's really unfortunate.
Oh, Treasure Island, the original movie, got a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Also, there's a video that I'm going to put in the description. It's like this guy, okay? I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to say a name yet because I'm not 100% sure who made it. I don't want to say the wrong YouTube channel, but basically he does this really long video. I'm pretty sure it's a 30-minute video about why Treasure Planet failed. I'm pretty sure, let me just click on this one real quick because I really want to talk about it. Whoops.
Disney.
Yes, that's it. If you heard that guy talking, this is it. His name is Bread Sword. I'm link in the description. It's the video is called Treasure Planet, Disney's biggest mistake.
Yes.
And basically he's saying why this is so underrated. He talks about it for a long time, and everything he says is so true. This is a quality movie. Great characters, great story, great character development. Action scenes are awesome.
And a good twist.
The world is awesome. Okay, who doesn't like space pirates?
True.
This is better than Star Wars.
Well, that's pushing it.
No, it's not. This is amazing. Okay, I don't even know what else to say about this.
It got a 69% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, that's what I said. 69. Anyway, so good. And I also though I had a honorable mention.
Oh yeah.
I didn't tell you about that I had an honorable mention, but I'm telling you now. So because it was mentioned to me about like 10 minutes before we started filming this. So let me just read it because the synopsis is literally one sentence. It's really funny. A teenager must battle for a gold charm to keep his family from being controlled by an evil leprechaun.
I love how it's so broad. That
That's
could
it.
mean so many things.
This is another fantasy/sport category.
It doesn't say anything about basketball. No descriptors for a teenager. Not a clumsy, an unlucky teenager, a sad teenager.
Basically.
A popular, just a teenager.
Basically, this kid, he's like playing basketball, okay? He like wants to be a basketball star until this leprechaun wants to ruin his life, I guess. It's really weird. The description or the synopsis literally so vague and strange. But that's that for you. 90% of users like this movie. It's not even on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, yeah, it's because it was a Disney Channel movie.
Yeah, but it's so good. Simply amazing, audience review says. 10 out of 10. My kids just adored this sweet film.
No, this guy said This guy said, this movie helped me through my bad breakup. Highly recommend.
11 out of 10. Hey, you go, bro. You do that. This is such an underrated movie. I don't have anything else to say about this.
Yeah, let's just
go look.
end the episode.
The Luck of the Irish is this what it's called. Luck of the Irish. Oh, you'd be playing some basketball. I'm kind of ruin your life. You want that pot of gold? You can't have it.
Please stop. End my suffering.
Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.
Oof.
Laddies.
No.
That's a good accent.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear that. Makes you think of the Luck of the Irish.
It's a good movie. Don't hate on that. Literally though. I don't know why I said literally. What am I, white teenage girl from 2012? That was terrible.
What? Just move on, bro. You're falling apart.
I'm falling apart. Gotta close all these. Thanks for tuning in.
There we go. Okay.
Feel free to follow, like, and subscribe. We're on Instagram and Facebook
Just follow those.
at Squabble Podcast.
Yep.
And we have a Patreon, link in the description below.
Give us some money.
You can follow us, or you can find us on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and pretty much anywhere else you can find podcasts.
Like our website, squalledpodcast.com.
Yep, exactly. We have some dope things in the works, so stay updated on our social medias and all that jazz.
Yup.
And
I guess we'll snap you later.
I guess we will. We will snap
Snap you later.
you later.